as folks are getting excited, I'm sure, if they're heading on down to see them play. But we have some winter weather here that could prevent some folks from maybe even getting out of their homes.
Yeah, and there's still a lot of variables in place, so we are tracking the threat for that for sure. We have to make it through a few days. One thing that we'll notice today is how chilly it is outside. It's going to be a bit cooler outside, not necessarily in the 40s, but you'll feel that crispness in the air because those winds out of the northwest 10 to 15 miles per hour. Here in Birmingham, it's 48 degrees. This is a live look from our Storm Track Tower cam over Highway 280 from Grandview. Anniston sitting at 52 with T-Town at 47. There's that cold wedge of air nosing its way into northwest Alabama. Cleveland, you're at 45. Gadsden's at 48. Still holding in the mid-50s from Ashland all the way down to Alexander City. But let me break out your day for you hour by hour. Cloud cover is still the main feature in the sky. Here's something interesting, though. Temperatures could actually be slipping a few degrees as we head towards mid-morning, and then we'll top out in the mid to upper 40s late in the afternoon. Now, that being said, some places already hit their high for the day earlier this morning. Cold front number 1 pushes through today, stays dry for us. Cold front number 2, that's what we're looking at later this week. The front itself is going to be dry, but there's a developing low pressure system in the Gulf that's going to move in moisture. So here's what I'm tracking for the rest of the week. Storm Track Futurecast showing that we could be dealing with that cold air as early as Friday morning. And now let me point this out. There are a lot of variables to take into account when forecasting winter weather, especially in the deep south. This setup is a setup for snow, but timing has to be perfect. Do you hear me? The timing has to be perfect. The timing of what, you may ask? Timing with moisture moving in from the Gulf and then timing from the cold air moving from the north. They have to overlap at the exact same moment for us to get any type of precipitate, wintry mix at all. So notice it Friday at 1 p.m. There could be some wintry mix in northwest Alabama. That continues through central Alabama through late in the evening and then in the early morning hours on Saturday. Now, I think most of it moves out before daybreak on Saturday, but let me also throw a wrench into things. Another model output just came in. It's actually moving the timing of this back just a bit earlier on Friday. That could be a game changer. That could be a travel plan game changer. That could also be a game changer for any plans you may have during the daylight hours. Now, there's still a lot to iron out there. Now, here's the other variable. If that cold air begins to push in but doesn't quite reach central Alabama before the moisture does, that rain could move in and move out before the cold air reaches, and it could be a non-event. So there are still a lot of variables. When I say the timing has to be perfect, it does. We are confident that the cold air moves in, and we are confident that we will get some type of precip. It's just a matter of will that cold air and that precipitation overlap Friday into Saturday. Still something that we are forecasting for. That's why we have the weather aware day Friday and Saturday. If you don't see anything, just trust me, though, it will be cold as we round out the week and head into the weekend. And that's a look at your Storm Track 7-day forecast.